Hey everyone, Pentatonic here, and it's time for another MLP reaction. Today we are checking out Season 7, Episode 19, It Isn't the Main Thing About You. Now, unfortunately, I am getting to this kinda late because I was out of town this past weekend. And because of that, I've seen quite a few screenshots for this episode, so I have ended up getting some spoilers. I don't know everything about it. I know that it seems like it's a rarity episode, and from some screenshots, it's not going to be a good episode for her. But let's get in it and see specifically what we get. Alright, play. Hey, Bear Punch. I don't think those are alcoholic.
Looks like I'm not the only one who left Mayor's Day to the last minute.
There's just so many. How can I choose?
Well, you better choose quick, Bon Bon.
Now hang on, every pony. We'll help all of you. Ow! What I would do is pick flowers that accentuate my mane. It makes for a captivating color story when you present them to whomever they're intended.
Will that work for Lyra?
Color consultations was a great idea, Rarity. Now, what can we do for you? Oh, darling, I need a dozen lavender pieces for photo finishes shoot on the most beautiful manes in Equestria. I know you're swole, but it's for Vanity Mayor. She's going to take pictures of my mane, so color coordination is a must. Anything for you, Rarity. Have you a single big one? If the wind came from one direction, it would really intensify the effect.
I don't, but I could make you one. It's not like I've got anything else to do.
The fan store. Never mind.
I do enjoy the windswept look, but other ponies might need to see it before they feel it.
Ooh. Fans!
My mane will be flowing over the shares in the tableau I have in mind. I was hoping to
Somehow I think this episode might be related to Rarity's mane.
one in a pale yellow. I need something across the color wheel from.
But that's just shot in the dark.
Oh, if these came in different colors, I'd buy one for every room.
Sales have been down. More colors it is.
Isn't she helpful?
Pinky, I need to put photo finish in a good mood, and nothing creates a better mood than your confection. Am I interrupting? We were just celebrating the anniversary of the twins' first sneezes. Just about 1 year ago, there was a tickle in your nose. You snorted through the nursery. Happy sneeze-anniversary. Congratulations.
One of Daniel Ingram's best right there. I always forget to have something to do. Oh, hey, something new. I was gonna just randomly, look at my phone to pass time. There actually was something there. Alright. See, things have been pretty subtle here, but. Ooh.
Pinky, I can't have photo finish shoot my mane like this, and this party string won't come off. Oh, that's because it's not just party string, it's super sticky celebration string.
That's not a good thing.
Sorry, I guess my sneeze-anniversary was a little too sneeze-abratory.
Yeah, a bit. Oh.
Fine, Pinky. find a way to clean this up before the shoot tomorrow. Actually, you might consider doing the same.
Have fun with that.
If only we had some kind of super sudsy mane conditioning shampoo for you and a magical cleaning remover potion for me. That's it! We'll pay a visit to Zakora. She's a wonder with the cold.
Wow, haven't seen Zakora in forever.
It's for both of us.
Awesome.
That's good, because it would take forever to yank all those baked goods out of this super sticky celebration string. I think you may still have some baking to do.
Oh, they're actually treating the Everfree Forest like it's scary.
It's
been a long time.
Would want to take a picture of my mane? Well, I'm not sure that your style is quite right for this particular photo essay. Photo finish traveled everywhere in her search for the most beautiful of manes.
Well, it is kind of a magical mane.
Yakistan? Well, yaks don't have manes, per se, and I'm not sure their style is quite what she's looking for either. Though at this moment, neither is mine. Don't worry. Sakura will absolutely be able to help. I'm sure you're right. Listen, spooky eyes. Why don't you take a picture? It will last longer. On second thought, don't. Getting my picture taken in this state is what I'm trying to avoid. Are you certain that's safe?
Whoa, her tree
I'm
looked
sure
different.
it seems strange, but my methods are mine. After all, I've been doing this for quite a long time.
I'll have those cupcakes cleaned up in no time. You really should bake new ones.
For your mane, of course. Just soap will do. So use my super sudsy shampoo.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how worried I was that my mane wouldn't be ready for the shoot. Oh.
You were right to be concerned. Manes are tricky, I have learned.
Oh, tell me about it.
Cleaning is simple, but a magical fix could cause any number of troublesome ticks.
Really?
Foreshadowing.
There are tales I could tell to make your hair stand on end. Horrifying, terrifying attempts to maim men.
Well, I do enjoy a good yarn, but I'm not sure I could take any more mane fright today. Well, I love a good scary story.
There's the contagious.
Good thing
fear that
Scootaloo's not
spreads
here.
Friend to friend, or the story of the infinitely splitting end.
Yes, well, very entertaining. Thanks for the shampoo. Ta-ta!
And they mix them up.
Anything about curls that keep on curling until your whole body is one big curl?
There is one story I nearly forgot. Of an earth pony who needed to clean up her shop.
Ah, just what I have to do. Huh, weird.
Yeah, weird.
Perhaps it'd be better without the You can't clean up Sugar Cube Corner from here.
Gee, Sakura, I can take a hint.
With just a few drops, any mess you'll improve if you focus on that which you want to remove.
It won't be hard to focus on the super sticky celebration string. It's kind of the only thing you can see. Sakura said it would only take a few drops, but I figured we should all chip in. Just in case. Remember to only focus on the party string. We don't want to accidentally remove anything else.
I see where this is going.
Ooh, sudsy.
Yep.
A relaxing shower really gives you the chance to focus on the fabulosity of your mane.
While it lasts.
Not the most pleasant scent, but it gets the job done.
I know where this is going.
My mane feels lighter already.
Oh!
It's important that you know that I am not pointing hooves, but
I don't understand. Is that you, Rarity? Why would you think to point your hooves at me?
let's just say I understand why your shampoo hasn't made a splash in the marketplace. goodness, Sakura. You could at least pretend it isn't that bad.
I'm sorry, my dear, but there's nothing to say. You just took the wrong potion from here yesterday.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought maybe your shampoo had triggered early onset mare pattern baldness.
No, this lack of hair was...
But I don't think there's a way to
when
fix
you were
it.
originally washed with remover potion.
Oh, what a relief. Well, if you could just whip up a cure, I'll be so much to do
bet you there isn't one.
tomorrow.
As I mentioned before, there's no easy fix. Main mending magic's the trickiest of tricks.
Sorry?
I doubt that your mane has left us forever. There's a chance we can fix it, I think, if we're clever.
Wait, there's a chance?
You think?
You think?
I need to focus. If I'm to work any faster, one wrong ingredient spells utter disaster. You should go finish your list of to-dos. Keep your mind off of all of these main losing blues.
I can imagine Rarity Dash is gonna have some things to say on this episode.
Before I've even finished my to-dos. But I don't know if I can even show my face.
Maybe like a hat? Well, it... You know, a hat would be more subtle.
But I can't match your mane if I can't see it.
What about mine?
Marigold, I should think. Sorry, I believe it was my turn, and I just need to pick up some...
Perfect! Now me! It's wonderful how
Seriously, a hat would be...
hands provide just the right amount of air.
Well, I owe it all to Rarity.
Oh, so kind of you to say.
The kindness has nothing to do with it. Rarity always knows how to make something look its best. Probably because she looks so good herself. That ain't something us non-fabulous folk here can understand.
Non-fabulous?
I appreciate every pony's interest in our new sofa colors, but the yellow one is spoken for.
Oh, thank you, Davenport. Perhaps I can pick it up once every pony leaves.
I'll give you twice whatever the pony who wants to buy the yellow one is paying. 3 times!
So,
Is that the first time we've heard Barrett Punch's voice? It's the Venom!
How differently ponies treat you when you can't command their attention.
Are you sure that's what happened? Wait, you can't command Pony's attention because your mane's messed up?
Messed up. Does this look messed up to you?
Boy, she's been getting a lot of freak-out faces this season.
How hard is it to pretend it's not so bad?
Hard.
If today is any indication of how ponies will treat me from now on, I can't simply wait to see if my mane grows back.
I'm sorry, Rarity. I'm sure no pony means to make you feel worse than you already do. Didn't you say Zakora was working on a cure?
Yes, well, even if every pony isn't utterly indifferent to my presence, Sakura might not be able to fix this in time for the shoot. Can't you do a spell to restore some semblance of my mane?
That's actually a valid idea.
Pretty much like Zakora said. Fixing manes with magic is...
Tricky! I know! I don't care! Make with the tricks!
This should be good. Ooh. That's... Ah! Oh no!
This won't do!
So apparently, in order to give her hair, you have to take it from somewhere.
Oh,
Huh.
you can't just make a mane with magic. The results could be disastrous.
More disastrous than this?
I don't think there's anything else we can try.
But Sakura said there was still a chance!
At last, Rarity. I have searched for so long. What I told you before was totally wrong.
Sakura, you found a cure? That's amazing!
You mean I'll get my fabulous mane back in time for the shoot?
Oh, no. I'm afraid I can't fix it before the big shoot. But in time, the hair will grow back from the root. There's no magical cure to hasten us through it. Unless you went backward in time to undo it.
Starlight?
I think we both say that's not a good option.
For Rarity.
I have always believed that the right outfit can make up for any other areas that are lacking, but I will need your honest opinions. How awful is it? Oh,
Thanks, Opal.
come on! Can't any pony pretend it's not bad? We could, try. Maybe. Well, if any of you...
Maybe if you got like a hat. Like a wrap hat so that it looks like your hair is just underneath it.
I'm open to hearing it.
Is that all?
No problem. I don't understand, Applejack. How is milking a cow going to help?
That's just it. It looks like we hired a new milkmaid.
This is pretty close to my color as a youngin'.
Just a little down-home ingenuity.
It's a good idea, Applejack, but Photo Finish is looking for the most beautiful manes, not bonnets. This'll do the trick. Just you wait. You know...
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna last. It's a cloud.
Yes! Nailed it!
Yeah.
Just not portable. There. Oh, let's face it. We'll just have to call Photo Finish and cancel.
I think that bird has it out
how
for
bad
her.
Rarity's been feeling. But I never thought she'd cancel her shoot with Photo Finish.
You saw her mane, right?
But it's Rarity. If any pony can turn lemons into lemonade, it's her.
I guess it's harder for her when she feels like the lemon.
Well, she's not a lemon. She's our friend. And right now she needs our support.
Yeah, really, she's not a lemon, she's a marshmallow.
Come in. Would you mind closing the door? I'm more comfortable in the dark.
Okay, Rarity. You've done just about enough so far. Having a fabulous mane is a wonderful thing, but it ain't the only thing.
Yeah! And we're here to remind you how awesome you are. Mane or no mane. It's lovely of you to say, but it's hard to argue with cold, hard facts. What facts are those? That without my mane, I simply can't shine as I once did. Ponies treat me like the sad, invisible pony I've become.
Rarity,
Well,
you're not
you've been wearing a cloak over
You're
yourself.
A friend who started a fashion empire.
A friend who made us all feel beautiful in her lovely creations. A friend who stuck by us no matter what.
A friend so generous that she once chopped off her own tail to help a sea serpent.
Wow, that was a
I know
long
you
time
lost
ago.
some confidence when you lost your mane, but unlike your hair, confidence is something you can get back right now.
Goodness, you're right. The only pony behaving differently today was me. Besides, what doesn't shine from the outside in?
Rarity? What are you doing?
I'm preparing to shine from the inside out. Oh.
Well, that is an interesting look right there.
It's my own fault. I shouldn't have bought flowers without asking Spoiled what she likes.
Well, we don't have much left. What does she like?
Purple?
I have a solution. Rarity, that mane is amazing. Thank you. Although I'm afraid I missed my chance at Vanity Mare. Which means...
In a way, I kind of like that look
you
for
have
her.
other arrangements to spare.
It doesn't really go with her personality, but it's a cool look.
The windswept look is very last season. this up outside, it's sure to draw in the hook traffic.
Ooh.
Photo shoot or no, you can always use a chaise.
Well, Rarity, if you wanted to shine from the inside out, I think this afternoon you became the brightest filly in Equestria.
Oh, pshaw, Applejack. I'm simply making up for all the time I wasted feeling sorry for myself.
I don't know why you were so upset. Your mane looks awesome.
I'm just glad that I have all of you to remind me that even if I accidentally use magical remover potion on my mane, I can look good on the outside as long as
This actually
I feel
brings up
good on the
what's going on with
inside.
Pinky.
How'd you end up using remover potion on your head anyway?
Pinky! If
Yeah,
I
really,
had
what's-
remover potion this whole time? That means Pinky must have the shampoo.
Shampoo? Well, that explains why our manes are all so bouncy and soft.
Perhaps I'll fetch the rest of that remover potion.
Great! Hey, is there something different about you? New hoof polish?
So you're sure?
Oh, it's
You're
back.
sure it's fully recovered?
In a way, I'm kind of disappointed. I liked that other
Your
look,
mane looks fine.
though it doesn't fit her character.
Ooh, look! It's the most beautiful manes in Equestria issue of Vanity Mare. You should read it.
Oh, honestly, Pinky, after all I went through, I'm not sure it even matters what mane graces the page.
That face.
I canceled
Ooh.
the shoot.
We had a little talk with Photo Finish.
And explain just how beautiful we thought you were, inside and out.
While you were shining from the inside out, Photo Finish took a few pictures. I don't know what to say.
Luckily, you don't have to say anything. Your style speaks for itself.
It doesn't work on everybody else. Ah. You know, I liked this episode, and one of the things I really liked was it wasn't predictable. You didn't necessarily know. I mean, it was predictable that they were going to get the things mixed up and she was going to lose her hair. But you didn't know where the story was going to go from there. And I really enjoyed it. I liked the lesson that it told. Rarity showed that she actually could pull off that other look very well, even though it doesn't really fit her personality. Yeah, it's not really a huge amount I have to say on this, but that's not a bad thing. I really enjoyed this episode. So, that's all I've got on this one. Until next time.